Hello everyone, and welcome back to Seeker's Journey, our adventures with the Seekers tribe where we are trying to unlock every gene available in the full release version of Niche. And we are actually right on the cusp of hopefully being able to get a 3-in-1 genetic combo unlocked once we finally managed to romance this baby bearyena. And that sounds kind of like devious when I say the baby bearyena, but he is growing up into a handsome beast adult. And we are having our young Sakura, one of our patterned members of our Seekers tribe, follow the little guy through the swamp, and she's kind of learning the ways of the swamp and hopefully one day the ways of romance by keeping very close to this guy. So I'm really hoping we'll be able to get his genes. We offered him food after we killed his mother when he was a baby, so he is considered tamed, and that means that we can actually follow him around and we can get his genetics once he becomes older, which I'm very excited about, and that would be really wonderful for our Seekers journey and their goal of unlocking all of those genes, because we could hopefully get the bearyena hind legs, we could hopefully get the bearyena ears, and the bearyena snout, all from just those. I think there's like bearyena claw somewhere in here too. I'm pretty darn sure. Yeah, and the bearyena claw. So excuse me, four in one. That's one. Let's see. I gotta double count again. Let's see, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4 whole genes out of all of the genes that are available in the game that we need from having hybrid babies. So I'm ridiculously excited about that, because that will majorly contribute to helping us out with some of our big goals that we have for this particular tribe. But let's go ahead and get a move on, because we have quite a bit going on story-wise on the island too, including a little bit of a gothic romance happening now that Zali over here is getting ready to give birth to Nox's child. And Nox just had his very first child last time, little Scythe, who turned out to be the perfect gothic baby, because he is our very first melanistic creature, and he actually stole the melanistic achievement from the Legend Hunters. The Legend Hunters are our tribe that we have every weekend in our niche live stream, and they are dedicated to unlocking all of the achievements available in the game. And lo and behold, we ended up having Scythe born in this tribe last time we were with them, and they stole yet another one of the achievements. I think they've stolen copy paste, and they have stolen the melanistic genes now from the Legend Hunters. So I think that's pretty funny. Our logical creatures of the weak time are trying to steal our weakened stream tribe's abilities of fame and fortune. So, all right. Anyway, I'm just really excited. We're going to go ahead and have Zali give birth to Nox's next child, and Mirana Anna here is going to be giving birth to Gali's child, and then Mamimi is actually giving birth to Nox's next child. She is the mother of Scythe, so it will be very interesting to see if they end up with another melanistic child. If it is a daughter, I will be throwing her after that little bearyena ASAP, so that we can hopefully have the gothic all black and white bearyenas that I am hoping for. I'm really hoping we can get some really gothic cool bearyena creatures that kind of follow the Seekers through all of their journey. So let's see. And then little Strawberry, of course, is actually Zali's other child who was born first, and she is a throwback to our Seekers tribe, following their nose and preferring all things berry and petal related in life, back when we still needed to unlock Big Nose and other genes related to seeking out berries and seeking out like flowers and things like that. So Strawberry is going to enjoy wiggling her way down and trying to frolic in the flowers down here. She's going to be a little bit of a kind of ditzy adventure that harkens back to the early era of this tribe. So I think that's going to be fun. But all right, baby boom time. Oh, and I totally forgot that we even have Zinka pregnant with Bayou's child. Not a really serious romance there, just like she was ready to have another baby. All right. Next up, quite the little rush. Are you full grown now? Are you full grown now? Nope, not yet. All right, we got to follow the friendly bearyena around a little bit longer, but let's go ahead and see. Oh, that's so sad. Van Neuro, your mother has just passed away and you're standing in her bones. Oh my goodness. Let's give this little guy a name. We are going to go ahead and name him. Let's go ahead and go with Phoenix. That's actually the name that is here on the amazing niche name list that you guys have provided to me. And I kind of liked the name Phoenix. I just randomly rolled to it like I always do when I'm picking the niche names. You guys leave them in the comments. I totally love when you guys do that. Please feel free to leave them in the comments anytime, and I copy paste them into our gigantic niche name list when I have a little bit of time. And Phoenix, rising from the ashes, aka the bones of his mother, seems like a pretty appropriate move if you ask me. So we've got little Phoenix just born, and we'll move little Scythe over so that he can start wiggling towards the swamp where he just naturally feels called to. Then we have, oh, little Mies, and we'll give her a new name, child of Mamimi. So Scythe's younger sister, who appears to be a traditional patterned creature. We're going to go ahead and name her Ginger, which is one of the names from the amazing niche name list that you guys have given me. So Phoenix and Ginger, both your typical patterned creatures, very logical, going to focus on cutting those clear-cut paths in between different food resources and focusing on what's best for the tribe, while still subtly, kind of under the surface of all of that logic, following their noses from place to place when it comes to just this unusual attraction to different areas that will help us unlock the genes. So for instance, the bearyena claw, we're saying that the bearyena smells quite interesting to our patterned nichelings, and even though they try to behave logically, they just can't help themselves, and a lot of the females have to go follow that handsome bearyena. And then we've got, wow, look at him. Oh, he's beautiful. Another perfect gothic child, if you ask me. He is actually just all white, so all white furred. He might have a beige pattern, but this is Taro, Nox's child. So let's see if I can give him a good name. Let's go for, okay, this is kind of funny. But Talo is actually one of the names I just scrolled to, and I think that'll work. So instead of Taro, we'll go for Talo. So we have Talo now added into the family, and I think we have 1 day left on Xenozexilia. So I'm going to have her scoot over because she's very comfortable in these swamps and she really loves her home here. And we're going to have her have one last child. There we go, just getting nice and comfy. I think Strawberry is a little bit upset, but she's going to stay by here because her mother is, you know, getting old and will pass away soon. And Nox will kind of clear the area around so that hopefully Xenozexilia can be quite comfortable. I think that I think that Nox is probably going to have to find love again, but it might be a little while, so we'll have to see. And speaking of love, nothing happening down here with Sakura and her good friend yet, but I think that they're kind of learning from each other at the moment, and I'll have to send some of our females down to follow him, so we'll have to work on that. And then Tataro will logically clear the path over to this wonderful berry bush because that is what he does as a patterned nicheling. And I think he hears a bunny, so he's also going to try to clear the area around the berry bush so they can have a clear line of sight on all of those troublesome rabbits that might be trying to get into their resources. All right, so let's see. Let's get our happily pregnant little Zinka back on top. Oh, and here we go. Bayou is going to defend the berry bushes by removing the bunny presence. We're going to have Zinko get quite comfortable and just kind of spend some time chit-chatting with her son. He is going to gather up... Ooh, and actually, here. No, I want to click on her again. Can she try to get that fish? What? You guys unlocked another achievement that belongs to the Legend Hunters, you guys. Now we have unlocked the achievement Eating Nemo, even though I think the fish got away. So, Zinka, you weren't supposed to do that. That was supposed to belong to the Legend Hunters. My goodness. Well, there's going to be less legends for them to hunt, I suppose. Alright, Valky is going to go ahead, kick the tree again. His brother, Nunuji, is just kind of like, he is a pattern nicheling, but he's a little bit of a silly pattern nicheling. So we'll just have him sort of wander along the riverside and clear the grass away. That'll just kind of be his logical chore that he'll assign to himself. And then we will definitely have, I think Galilee will sort of stay nearby and keep an eye on the babies that are around and try to protect them. And Kalari wants to help out with bunnies. So we'll send her to logically clear away this little section over here. And then, aha, a bunny! And Mamimi, we'll have you breed with Nox one last time. Yeah, we'll have her breed with Nox one last time. I think she still has a little bit of time to live. And I think Nox, he knows he's a handsome creature, so he doesn't even think twice. He may not be in love with Mamimi, but he doesn't think twice about knowing that, of course, everybody would want to have his babies. He's a handsome nicheling. That's just the way life goes. All right, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. I'll have Galilee logically clear away this grass because they want to keep a clear line of sight on their ever-expanding camp. All right, and are you old enough yet? I think it's finally old enough, guys. Come on, Sakura. Yes, Sakura. Dang it. Okay, none of that worked out, but we will make this happen. Laurie. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. And she is Xenozexilla's child, so I think we're going to name her Zari. We're going to name her Zari after her mother. Zeri. That's such a pretty name, actually. Okay, so we have little Zeri. I am going to miss Xenozexilla so much, actually. And Zeri will hopefully grow up and be able to have a baby with the friendly bearyena too. That's a hard loss. Xenozexilla was one of our coolest nichelings. She was one of the only ones left from kind of like our gothic swamp line. I think that her mother was actually Magnolia. Let me go back and look in the family tree really quickly. Is Magnolia still in here? Skunkette, Suzette, Taru, Runini. Xenozexilla, are your parents included? Okay, I'm pretty sure Xenozexilla was related to Magnolia, who was one of my absolute favorite nichelings we've had in the tribe. So yeah, I'm gonna miss her a lot, but I'm really happy to have Zari, and I feel like Nox feels like his heart just belongs here in the swamplands, and he's going to stay here and watch over his children quite proudly. He's going to protect them, make sure nothing bad happens to them. But I think that Strawberry, who's not even related to him, will now dramatically run away because she's so sad about the death of her mother, and we'll probably have her bump down here and start clearing the area out here to get to the flowers, and she'll just spend some of her years frolicking in the flowers. All right, and let us have Nox kind of scooch over, and he's going to watch over his two children very proudly, kind of clear the area to make sure nothing sneaks up on them. I think Galilee would be a little surprised to have Strawberry just pop up out of the swamp like that, but he'd watch over her. Phoenix will come up to hang out with his father, who will continue to logically clear away the grass so we can see around camp. And then Scythe is definitely going to start wiggling deeper into the swamps. So hopefully, I mean, can Scythe and Zari, I think they're like siblings. Yeah, so they wouldn't be safe to breed, but we'll have to see. D and E, we'll have to see A and E, what kind of babies we have, F and A. Yeah, some of our babies are a little too closely related, so I might need to come back. Oh, look at you! Aren't you a handsome little lion? Oh my gosh, and he's got recessive poison fangs? Man, Zinka, you hide some pretty interesting genes sometimes. And that's C and E immunity on this little guy. And unfortunately, he does not have, let's see, she's not passing down anything to make her babies a little healthier. What? That's not cool. I should have been doing that from the get-go. I'm sorry, all previously born children. And then over here, Bayou, do you have anything that I need? Yeah, he's got hemophilia too. What is this nonsense? I need to clean that up. And then I wish I could pass on those really cool poison fangs, but they're not officially in the family yet. Stinky tail, traveling, And then normal blood clotting he already has. He's kind of a logical little creature, this guy. So maybe make sure that he passes on the stripe patterns. Huh. Maybe I'll give him like a cool, let's give him pattern density. Pattern shape, let's give him pattern shape B for Bayou and just see what happens with the new future children that he has. Because he just had an unpatterned child who looks like a little lion. I actually kind of really like his look. Okay. Let's name him, going down your guys' amazing niche name list. Let's see. Adri. I think Adri is a good name for him. There you go, little guy. Adri. There you go. All right, now you've got a name. Zinka, let's try again with you, my dear, because I'm trying to actually get her to possibly pass on that K immunity. That's the goal that I'm going for. And Bayou is going to use his big ears to try to seek out more bunnies. He's kind of trying to make sure that there's no bunnies nearby. Oh, look, he just found a whole new nest. Sweet. And then we'll have Valky kind of stay near his sibling, gather up that food. Ninoji is going to continue sort of exploring down along the beaches. Mamimi will kind of sigh at the loss of her good friend, but say there's no point in wasting a good nest because she's a logical creature. Ginger will possibly join with logically seeking out new resources. So she'll probably follow Kalari here, and they'll clear away the land and kind of start cutting a path to be able to logically look for resources because they're patterned creatures. All right, and hopefully we'll get the bearyena genes in pretty soon, and I'll have to send in some more of my females. I really want to try to get those gothic bearyenas born. I think that would be so cool. Oh, rainy day. All right, everything done? Everything done? Oh, look at you! This is an unexpected twist, but again, Nox has had another child, and he doesn't seem to be too... We're gonna name you... We'll name him Tartura, which is the name that is actually from the niche name list. Tartura, there we go. And so he is just another patterned nicheling baby from Mamimi, and I don't think that Nox would like have as much of a feeling of resonating with wanting to be a strong father figure for his patterned children, to be completely honest, because look at all these babies. He's gotten the little gothic lion bug totally has bitten him. In fact, I should be passing on all of those beautiful purple eyes. I want his children to all have those lovely purple eyes, if you ask me. I'm going to go ahead and have Zari inherit that as something to possibly pass on, because I think that would be quite fitting. Also the white fur. I'm really hoping she'll pass on the white fur, but it's very strong in her family line, so she probably should. But I'm going to give all of his little gothic children, except for Scythe, who has the beautiful blue eyes, and I feel like that's fitting. Can I actually put melanism? You can put no melanism and no albinism, but I don't think you can actually like assign melanism as a trait, so that's interesting. All right, so let us try once more with this this like pregnancy over here, and Kalari might actually breed with the friendly bearyena as well. That's a pattern nicheling logical thing to do. All right, let's try again. Yes, thank goodness. Finally! So Sakura is gonna make a little nest, and maybe in making that nest, oh, and there's a poison berry bush, so we will totally get rid of that. And then Ginger will come with us because she's learning from Kalari how to be logical and like clear everything away. And Scythe, I don't know if he'll jump down too. He's very good at being quite curious at what's going on in the family. So he's going to jump down here to witness the birth of the bearyena. It'll be interesting to see how that all works out. And then Zari will sort of join her family over here. Nox will gather up some food. We'll have Talo. I think Talo and Scythe might actually become like best friend brothers, and they'll pretty much go everywhere together. All right, Strawberry is going to continue her dramatic crying. She's one of those who's like crying while she's eating berries. She's so sad. If it was ice cream, if she had pints of ice cream, she would totally eat those. So Strawberry is going to continue wiggling her way down. I kind of think that she and Nunoji might be able to meet and possibly fall in love, if not have any babies. And then Zinka will go, oh, look at that. Like she might think about the nest that's down there, but we'll have Bayou make sure it's safe first. So we'll have Bayou go down here. And yeah, I think that he would give it the okay. So Zinka might be nervous, but it looks like a nice nest. Might as well settle in and just see what happens down here. And we'll have little Audrey possibly stick near his big brother Valky and gather some of those up. And then we'll very logically have little Phoenix follow his father Galilee at trying to seek out all of those bunnies and clear out paths to resources. And I think Mamimi is done having babies, and nobody's here to collect these berries, so I'm just going to temporarily go ahead and clear those away because the berry bush will grow back. So there we go. Mamimi has settled in, and now guys, finally, with Sakura down here, we are ready for our very first birth of a bearyena hybrid. Let's do this. All right, my dear beast friend. And he looks like he has a little bit of a wet chest there from the rain. That's kind of cute. You have a child? It's a beautiful daughter. Look at her. Oh, she's lovely. I wonder if Scythe's heart has just like been stolen from him. We have a new gene unlocked to mutate. Oh, that's the point. Oh yeah. Bearyena Claw has been unlocked, you guys. So that's one gene down for our legend seekers. And now we need to unlock the hind legs. We need to unlock the ears, and we need to unlock the paw. But we have the, well, actually, I think we unlocked the claw. Didn't we just? Yeah, the claw is done. The hind legs and the snout, that's what it is. So this little one has been born with her father's snout. Yes. And A and H immunity. Nice. Oh, look at that. White and black fur kind of mixed together. Oh my goodness. I think that she is possibly stealing the hearts of Talo and Scythe. And Talo has unfortunately gotten sleeping sickness, which is not good because he was next to the mud puddle in the rain. But that is so exciting. So I think little Scythe, oh, there he goes, just prepared an offering of food for Sakura. Sakura is going to go ahead and have another child immediately. I think Ginger and the others can kind of see what's going on. So we're going to have Kalari logically clear a path down and possibly contribute to having more bearyena babies. And then, oh, thank goodness. I was like, who died? Okay, it was just Sari's mother. I'm going to have her go ahead and kind of bury, in quotation marks, her mum. And they're going to pop down to see what happened to her brother down here. Because I feel like Nox would be a little bit concerned about his son having just gotten the sleeping sickness. And he's warmed up by being surrounded by members of his pack, which is quite nice. Alright, and Galilee is going to... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! It's another mama and her baby! Oh my goodness! Alright! Quickly! Galilee! Galilee, everybody! Oh my goodness, there's another baby right over here, which means there's another big one that needs fought off. Oh my gosh. We've got to kind of get the crew over here. Nunoji can throw himself into this possibly. Strawberry is a better fighter. Who's the best? Audrey would definitely be the best fighter, but it's going to take him a minute to get over here. But there's another bearyena, you guys, and I think everybody would just immediately like launch into trying to protect themselves from the bearyena. But there's another friendly bearyena. We're definitely going to get these genes now. There's no way we're not going to be able to get these genes. This is pretty exciting. All right, Tataru, hang in there. Everybody has logically gotten distracted, and we have another little patternless cutie down here. This is so interesting. I kind of want to name him after his mom and his dad combined. So, Baika. We're going to go with Baika. There we go. So, Baika. There we go. Baika. And like a little baker. There we go. So, he'll stay here with his parents. I think that Zinka is feeling a little bit more confident about staying on her island now and kind of exploring the island of her birth. But clearly, her tribe was probably destroyed by bearyena because there's so many hungry mama bearyena. So I wonder if a whole bunch of bearyena came and destroyed Zinka's tribe and ate them and left behind, like, and then they had all these babies, and now we're back and we're kind of bringing a balance back to the island by kind of mixing our genes together and also getting rid of the more dangerous untamed bearyenas. Let's see what happens next. Another beautiful baby girl. No! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I just accidentally skipped a day because it was right there. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is dramatic. Oh, we have baby Ismi now. Does she have, what genes does she have? Oh dear me. She has the bearyena claw and big body recessive, bearyena snout recessive. Oh my goodness gracious. I did not mean to accidentally click that. That was awful. Did I lose anybody? Am I about to lose anybody? What's happening over here? We have this baby. Oh my gosh. Audrey. Okay, we have defended. Now we have offered food. Galilee! Galilee, I am so sorry. So a little bit, I think Strawberry would be totally alarmed and kind of feeling panicky about all of these events. She would dramatically run down. Like, I can't believe she got caught up in that fight. Wow, she's got big body. And even though she's much larger than Nunoji, I feel like Nunoji would offer her like a calming kelp to wrap around her head to cool her off. Like, here, don't be so alarmed. Try to catch a fish for her. Didn't do a good job with it. Apparently there's a gold leech trying to swim its way up here and get everybody. And I feel like Strawberry will calm down by doing a little bit of attempts at fishing with Nunoji. Also, we have the fishing stuff unlocked, don't we? Yeah, we have a ton of the fishing stuff unlocked. All right, bearyena Claw is in the family now. And Phoenix just saw all of that go down and is quite alarmed at what drama that was. Oh, I can't believe I accidentally misclicked so badly. Oh my gosh. And Tataru is just suddenly in an empty camp. Poor little guy. He's gonna have to deal with that. All right. Well, now we have Bayou. Can he smell anything? He can't, so we'll just have him like logically clear the area around the mole maybe. And his son Baika. Oh, his son Baika has smelled something. Okay, it's a normal berry bush. So Zinka will come down and maybe help out with revealing that. I think she's just going to spend out the last of her day sort of following her youngest son and Bayou around the place. And they're just trying to clear the way around wherever bunnies might be. All right, so we have another friendly bearyena who is now tamed because we have killed his mother, which is just the way things go sometimes. And then we have got Zari has sleeping sickness, unfortunately. And Talo is over here. Can he destroy that? Okay. And we'll have Scythe come over and destroy... Oh no, he can't destroy that. Oh dear. So Scythe is just kind of showing off by getting moles and rabbits to try to get Karari's attention. Level 7 strength. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. All right. So that's some pretty hefty strength there. We have little baby Izmi, who will be renamed as well, but she also kind of fits that sort of simple patterned gothic line that I was hoping to go for here. And we're going to go ahead and have Sakura have another child. So she's just going to kind of scooch over, have another child. Kalari! Oh no! We have 2 rogue babies on the way! What just happened here? Oh no! And we had a rogue in the area and I didn't even notice because it just all happened so quickly. But I accidentally misclicked. I can't believe that. Kalari, I guess she'd be like, well, I guess I logically need to have a child now, which would be a little bit frustrating for her. Oh, and here Ginger's like, I don't even, logically she doesn't even have to use up any of the nesting material because she just found a nest right there. So whoo, what an event. And Nox, I think, would be very alarmed by all of his children getting this sleeping sickness. So I think that he'll run around and try to clear out the area around the mud. And I wonder if he might fall in love with one of these lovely ladies. I feel like he might possibly fall in love. Let's see, G and E. If only they weren't so closely related. It's like I have to risk the immunity with anybody. All right, well, that was quite dramatic, guys. I did not mean to skip a day. I did not notice that a rogue showed up. We're gonna have to figure out what our logical are. Like, the rogues were supposed to be killed, so I wonder if logically, in quotation marks, the pattern creatures would kind of have any children of the rogues like eat from cactuses, but that's so cruel. The only reason I would even think about that is, oh, spiky body. I forgot if you take attacks, then you actually unlock spiky body. Now that's something kind of interesting we might have to think about. I'm gonna have to figure out how we can unlock that for sure. And I hope it won't be so cruel as like having rogue children have to be the sacrifice. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But whew, what a bunch of twists. And I'm so excited that we now have some beautiful bearyena hybrid babies added in and the potential for several more. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.